decent on that option, but such a strange champion to pick. I guess it's not a blind pick, though. It's against the Viktor.
Yeah. Still, though, questionable with the amount of zone control that they have. They certainly have gone for a different style of play. Still only those 2 threats from the carry position, but much more AoE and teamfight presence, that's for sure. And our first Cassiopeia of the season will be taken by Crown. Coming through the tri-brush right now, he is unseen. And we do see the trade start coming through. They're gonna all in, but TP started here by Samsung. There's CuVee, he shows up. Ambition gonna find Snowflower here. And there's a TP in response from ikssu. So TP's match, no action. Mickey out of mana in the mid lane, cast that Chaos Storm, but no finisher possible. Okay, Snowflower is going to get caught, but Stitch, he's going to try and flash out, doesn't make it, and goodbye. Lira helps Sangyoon pick up that first kill. Not willing to take that risk, so nice little advantage there from AFREECA. About it during Champions. Oh, Wraith going to be not hitting that flash hook, gets the flay in the end. There's a knock-up from Ambition, but Crown is frozen in the gravity field, and that's going to be a lantern to save Ambition. The 1v3 gank easily dealt with by Mickey. So we know he's better mechanically in terms of decision making in the lane than this. Off night for him. Snowflower will get bounced around. Lira finds Stitch on the backside. Big bullet time, but it's just on the edge, and Samsung gonna kite it out. There's the ikssu coming in though, and Maokai in the choke point with his ultimate pops for a little bit more damage. Stitch trying to kite out, doesn't get hit by the arcane smash. Are we gonna see a play? There are a lot of members in that brush. Snowflower going to be coming through. He's gonna flash and ult, but not going to get the play. Meanwhile, Ambition trying to clean up Mickey. There's a teleport from Samsung. That'll be CuVee showing up for a party that is not going to be happening because it's already over.
Not level 11 is Misfortune yet either. And with no Mickey, falling low.
It looks like with Ren, they will be able to finish this one off. CuVee buying enough time. Crown is going to get hit by a Maokai W, but the Dragon is secure before Mickey can get there.
Buffed extensive as we finally see Mickey.
Oh, gets the slow off.
It's the slow off. A lot of damage coming through from Crown, and Ambition commits to the flash, and that's enough to pick up the kill on Mickey. Treads leaving the meta is that people point to the Ambition with the blind steal.
Yeah, Brayseeker's steal right there. Shoots his Q over the wall and picks up a blue buff. Oh, well, they're going to grab Snowflower. Snowflower has a flash ult to get out of that. Meanwhile, there's a TP. CuVee going to show up and instantly Ragnarok to save Stitch. ikssu was in that front line. He's going to have to get lanterned out to survive. Try and actually pick up the wave with Mickey and do the Dragon at the same time, and that's going to be an Ambition. It's knocked up with a Pulverize as he tries to engage. Crown is here though, just shredding ikssu. Bullet time over the wall. It hits Ambition, but no one else. Now that crucial ultimate is off the table. They will hit Crown. Crown actually weirdly using his cleanse right there.
On the top side of the map, Anarchy give up any hopes of contesting this Dragon. They have one of their own, so of course second Dragon. Not the biggest give up.
Would do a Baron at the moment, and they're certainly not forcing any dangerous face checks, but there's Snowflower. TP going to be coming in from ikssu, and there's the Olaf ulting into the back line immediately. He's trying to get there, and Sangyoon going to open up with the bullet time, but everyone just kites out of it. CuVee taking the most damage so far alongside Snowflower, but another inconclusive fight.
It's just smart from Samsung. They need to back away the moment the ult's channel, but it's down now.
It is, and so they're going in for some more poke damage as they try and get in front of the minion wave and preserve their mid lane turret. Here we go, Ambition gets the knock up onto ikssu. Snowflower doesn't have the ult, it's Crown now gonna come and chase him down. Lira, the next target, 2 kills for Crown and 1 for Stitch, and that should be a Baron. Every time we see that bullet time down, it actually is living up to its name because Samsung just dodges straight through it, and it hasn't been able to be used effectively here.
Almost 6 items is Mickey, but of course, slightly lower cost. Ambition.
That's a huge play. He gets frozen in midair, and he doesn't quite die. That is absolutely massive. Meanwhile, CuVee has to get into the back line, going to pop his Sterix, but no more Ragnarok. And wow, that was so very close. May cost them quite a few wards around that Baron, but it's not being swept very aggressively right now by AFREECA. Their top laner is not there. There's the Rek'Sai ult. AFREECA wants to fight this gravity field down. Ambition gonna find his way in the pit, get a knock up, and then get right out. Meanwhile, Crown gonna try and make this work. Sangyoon in the backline has to flash and cancel his bullet time. Mickey is going to kill Wraith though to start off this fight. Crown still trying to get some damage down on the back. He's gonna get ikssu, but that is going to be it, and Crown will be targeted himself, has to use the Zhonya's Hourglass, and he will fall 4 for 1. CuVee just not there and not in position, so AFREECA buys themselves just a little bit more time. That the Baron is actually going to be taken by AFREECA while we're still waiting for the members of Samsung to spawn. This is where the lack of wave clear from Samsung is going to be highly problematic.
Rotating, might only be an Elise, but still.
Wow.
That's damage.
Huge damage from Crown.
And that's with Eye of the Equinox and a Locket. If fighting in a fairly narrow corridor, very Rumble-esque in that way. Putting on pressure, they cannot give up a 5th drag.
Crown has to use the, he gets knocked down after using his cleanse early. He's gonna have to deal with this situation, and Mickey's gonna get the first kill to fight. Stitch all alone, trying to hop his way to victory, but it's just not gonna be, does survive with the Sterix gauge actually, and he's trying to just get out of the backside of the enemy jungle, but he gets hit for a fat crit from Sangyoon.
With all the health stacking, even a second Spectre's Cow.
And this Baron may just die before anyone has a chance to get there. They get the ward in, but it's going to be too late. The fight has started, but the Baron is done. Snowflower nearly dead. Ikssu taking a bunch of damage on the front line. Crown exhausted, trying to kite out the back of this fight. Bullet time gonna do nothing, and Wraith comes in with an interrupt. Can Crown clean up this fight? Stitch is there, he's still alive. 2 members of AFREECA now down, Mickey low. They're going to be on the run. Double kill for CuVee. But man, Wraith managed to sneak in there and interrupt the bullet time with a flay of all things. Didn't even have to flash.
And in general, that was just because AFREECA was splitting their call. CuVee's getting cute though.
Yeah, he is. He's not going to fall. Has to back off. Stitch in the meantime on a mission here in the mid lane. CuVee is just there to deny these recalls, and even with a Baron empowered recall, they can't quite do it. Crown will fall, but so will Sangyoon, and Ambition is back. And Mickey is in his sights. He's trying to run. There's the gravity field. Boom, dunked with the true damage. And that's going to be it. Samsung, in the end, will get the ace around the Baron. Unfortunately for AFREECA, they split up. They had a split call finishing the Baron while fighting at the same time. And that bought Samsung just enough of a window to take the fight and to take the 2-0 win.
This game seesawed on 2 split calls.